Hi, this is the presentation part of my final assignment for information in the professions. And what you see here is the graphic part that I made. It's a trifold brochure pamphlet. And my intent was to make it in a way that you could hand it to someone as you're discussing what an information consultant could do for a library. Because my chosen field is very information oriented anyway, I kind of got that reaction when I talked to people about this project of what do you mean, what can an information professional do for us? We are information professionals. So it kind of threw people for a loop, and I could tell that in my branch at least, several of the people I talked to hadn't thought about it. Um, but when I showed this flyer to my supervisor and discussed the project with him, he thought that it was an excellent tool, and he suggested we might give it an actual try at one of the employee staff meetings. Now, when I was researching what information consultants do in terms of public libraries, most of what I could find was how librarians are information consultants. And so I really had to go around and do a bit of original research and talk to a lot of people about what they thought information consultant's job in a library would be. And so I found myself clarifying over and over again to the librarians I spoke with, not us, someone coming to help us with our information. Because librarians really identify themselves as information professionals and information consultants. But once we got past that barrier, as you can see here, I interviewed several of my branch's librarians in depth with some of the questions we had on our suggested list, and also just talking with them for a few minutes about the concept and about what we needed to manage information well and who could help us with that. And so they came up with these really lovely quotes that kind of, to me, broke it down very, very well. And so as you can see, most of them talked about what an information professional could do for us is help us organize and package our information in the best way possible so that we can reach what our users need. And I think that's really the core of what an information consultant could do for the public library system, because we handle so many types of information and we have so many ways to get it to the public and so many ways that the public is wanting to have access to information. I believe that if we were to hire an information consultant, their job would be to come in and tell us how best to manage that information, including software, information about the latest devices that people want their books and other materials downloaded to, and even in some cases as they reached our specific branch. What can this branch do for our specific area of folks? And I found that to be rather interesting that it went very, very large scale project to tell us what you can do for our region, our location. And so over here on the right, this was actually something that I came up with based on what I was hearing from a lot of the people that I spoke with. And their big concern is learning the latest areas and devices and programs and apps that patrons would want their information delivered to them on. And to them, they have a struggle between learning every new app out there and learning what's going to be a flash in the pan. And they thought that an information professional could really, really help them with that. And so this is my presentation. I hope that you get a better sense of what an information consultant can do for public librarians from it.